First thing I want to kick off with is that the UK Games Expo event tickets have now went on sale.
Yes.
Yeah. So, as many of you know, we always like to attend the UK Games Expo, and there are loads of things going on. All the tickets have started going up. First up, there are the board game events for tournaments such as the Catan UK Championship, which lets you go on to the World Championship or the Carcassonne Championship.
Ooh.
And there are some new ones as well, such as Terraforming Mars, which I know... Yeah, I know some people have been very excited. I believe Coco said he wants to try and take the time off to go and play that one himself.
Same here. Terraforming Mars is a fabulous game. Absolutely fabulous. I got taught how to play it recently in the office in the gaming club, and I just want to play more.
What's the general premise of it?
You're terraforming Mars.
Yeah, okay.
You are each taking the role of a mega corporation, and it's all trying to see who is going to do the best job of terraforming their part of Mars.
Yeah.
So you have three main stats that you're keeping an eye on. So the O2, how much water there is, and the heat. So you're each playing different cards that are terraforming and building.
So the
settlement.
O2, how much water? Right. So mobile connection.
No, oxygen.
Oh, right. Oxygen. Right.
Water and heat.
Okay.
And so you're trying to get your basic terraforming station set up. Get all the different things you need. So heating, housing, actually getting lakes, starting to actually put greenery on the planet. We have a wildlife.
We have that's a Sasquatch. That was a Sasquatch.
What sort of timeless frame is this? Because greenery is going to take probably 1,000 years.
Well, the way
you mean
the
on
game
the
works-
outside or inside your colony?
outside the colony, across Mars. So the way you work is you work on generations of terraforming. So each round is a generation.
Yes.
So every player gets 2 actions, right? And the only way you go to a new generation is whenever everybody has passed. So even if you passed, and I played, I could then play again so long as I had the resources to keep doing it. It's really heavy resource management. Fabulous game.
Justin.
Surely there's one winner, though.
Yes, there is.
It's whoever gets to be Arnie and just goes straight and puts his hand on that machine.
That's what I was thinking.
I don't think they've made the Total Recall version just yet.
On the topic
rookie mistake.
On the topic of growing greenery, Justin, the Chinese sent a robot to the far side of the moon.
Okay. Did they find a spaceship?
Well, we suspect that there's aliens on the far side of the moon.
Okay.
Right? Do you remember the last time you saw the far side of the moon?
No.
No. Do you know why that is?
Well, no, actually, isn't it? You see the far side of the moon whenever it's a lunar eclipse?
No.
No.
No? Okay.
You never see. Never see the backside of the moon, including during an eclipse.
So it has no rotation at all?
That one hurt
It
my
does.
brain.
It's tidally.
You
not.
have never seen the moon's backside.
Okay.
Ever.
Okay.
You've never seen it. In fact,
So you've never seen the moon?
other than a handful of astronauts,
Yeah.
allegedly, no one has
and
ever
all the Germans on their base.
Yeah, and the Germans. So other than the astronauts, allegedly, and the Germans, definitely, no one has ever seen the backside of the moon.
Right.
Well, they sent a satellite, so we saw some
Right.
pictures that way. But the Chinese
Uh-huh.
launched a rocket,
Right.
and they sent a robot to the far side of the moon. And do you know what it did?
What?
It germinated some seeds
On the moon?
on the moon.
Okay.
On the moon. So it got me to thinking,
Uh-huh.
you would hate it up there.
Why?
Because there's only veg. No, it was a magnificent thing that the Chinese did. They sent it up. It's the first plant that has ever grown on the moon. It grew for, I believe, about 5 hours before it died.
What? Actually, in the regolith.
In the regolith?
No, I assume there was a pod inside the robot where it grew this plant.
Yeah, they just had a little
they
camera
sent
on
up-
it, and
sent
it's bean sprout and I think cotton as well. There was 2 plants.
Yeah, it was
And
cotton.
the bean sprout sprouted.
So hang on, we have technically exported beans and cotton off planet now.
Yes. Yes.
What's more interesting is that was stage 4 of the Chinese 6-step program to putting a permanent base on the moon.
Yeah.
They've been going through from rockets and returning, and this landing was part 5, so 2 more steps, and they're just going to go ahead and do it. At which point, I guarantee you the Americans land on the moon again. Because the only reason they haven't is they've got no competition. Russia's not doing it. The minute China land there and stick a flag on the backside of it, America will be up immediately.
Do you reckon?
Immediately.
I hope so.
Yeah.
We need a good, proper space race.
Are there even any like valuable resources up there, like minerals or anything?
Oh, totally, man. There's all the grey dirt you could ever want. And it's slightly brown grey too, which, imagine we could bring that back, Justin. We could sell that to Games Workshop as basing material. And then they could sell that off.
Have you ever watched the movie called Moon?
Yes.
What is the guy doing in that movie?
Mining resources.
Correct.
Bingo!
There's water up there. There's probably a huge amount of helium-3 up there. So all of our birthday parties are utterly covered.
Sorted.
It's there's potentially loads. It's effectively like a small planet's worth of stuff.
But only on the outside. There's nothing in the middle.
No, it's hollow.
Because
Is
it's
there not
hollow.
like some
Yes.
form of treaty that says countries cannot claim extraterrestrial bodies?
Yes, but it needs to be
then
updated.
Roswell changed that. Then they claimed those extraterrestrial
No.
bodies. Sorry, am I mixing up something?
Yeah, I think if I remember right, there was a documentary that stated that outside of the Earth's, I think there's a certain range outside the Earth where countries are not allowed to claim planets or things like that in case it starts a war.
Well, but only during a lunar eclipse when the moon has spun round.
Behave yourself.
Did you see the Blood Wolf?
Moon.
What was it?
It
Supermoon.
was like a blood wolf super moon.
Yeah.
And do you know what happened during the blood wolf super moon? I couldn't be arsed getting out of bed for it.
I
What
did.
was it, like 5 a.m.?
No, it was 3.
It was between 3
about
a.m.
no?
and 5 a.m.
But no.
Oh, but do you want to know what you missed?
What?
A meteor hit the moon at the same time.
Get out of here.
It did. It was
alright, I need to
it
check
was a
this.
super wolf blood moon meteor strike moon.
And did you see the meteor strike?
That is
Yeah,
the most
people
metal
saw it.
thing ever.
Yeah.
People
In Ireland, we saw.
we saw
Oh, we
clouds.
saw clouds.
I
We
got
saw
up.
clouds. It was our own form of Irish lunar eclipse,
Yeah.
really. It was
What a grey.
so
More kind of pinky grey.
So terraforming the moon, Justin, is actually now well underway. And all we want now is
Underway. We sprouted one thing.
Two things.
we sprouted a
Two
couple
things.
of f***ing seeds. Yeah, it's
Two things.
Well, it's better than nothing.
It's proof of concept.
This is it. If you can sprout one, they will come. So there you go.
right,
That's
so
what I heard.
We got sidetracked on Terraforming
Okay.
Mars. Fabulous game. Sam, what else is there?
Yeah, there are also some war games being run by the British Historical Games Society, as well as, of course, the usual array of live entertainment going on there, including another live Let's Play of Death Trap Dungeon with Ian Livingston. If you haven't seen that, I believe we do have a recording of last year's
Oh,
run
yes.
of
We
that.
have a mega video of that.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, so definitely check that out. And of course, there's also the Fantasy Flight Nationals going up, including the Keyforge Vault Tour and Legend of the Five Rings Grand Kotai. Plenty of other stuff going on there. Definitely a lot to check out.
Awesome.